Hey guys, so in this video, we will talk about the portrait selector, so who to pick for P1. But this time around, let us twist this. You tell me who you're gonna pick or who do you think will be the best candidate. And we will vote and we will see who comes out at the top. But some disclaimer first, this is strictly P1. If you want to know more about P2, do watch the previous video that I did. It's not only P2, I'll talk some of it, I talk even up to P3. So you can judge which character you want that has a good P2. But this video is only P1. And I'm going to list out the meta units, okay, for the current meta teams like Dynamo, Lingering Glow, Poison. So I'm going to list out all those characters and I will create a survey form. So do check out the video description or the comment section for the link and vote if that character's portrait is worth it or not. And based on each archetype, I will select one character and we will go for a knockout setup where let's say you have Ruska against Charon. Which one is better? So you guys vote. The one that has highest vote will remain. Then the other one will be knockout. So I will select up to 8 characters for this process. So starting tomorrow until the new patch 3.7, every day I will put up a post in the community post and then you can vote. And the end of it, right before 3.7, the day before that, I will do another video to summarize the outcome of this video to show you the result. Who will actually come out at the top. Apart from that, I will also show you the result from the survey so you know which is worth it, which is not, because from there you kind of know who has the highest vote, because that could also mean that they are actually a character that you should consider getting their P1. So for the remaining of this video, I will go through quickly. These are the list of characters that will be in the survey form and I will just say why I include them in, mainly because they are in the meta team, as I have already mentioned. First I have here is Coppelia. So Coppelia, we will be able to get her portrait right from the start, okay? When 3.7 starts, she's released and then we can get her portrait already. So you can check it out, her portrait is pretty good. It increased the duration of her buff and make her buff even better. And one of the best things here is that the mineral energy 1 currently has 2 mineral energy instead of 1. So which means this will give you a higher probability to get double mineral energy and that can help the twin do stronger attacks. I'm not going to talk about P2 and P3 here in this video. As I mentioned, I'm going to focus only on P1. But here I just put it out P2 and P3. You can read about it. Next character here we have is Regulus. So basically this P1 make her stronger, like she do more damage. Basically her portrait all increases her damage output. Moving into Lingering Glow, here is Marsha. She increases the burn limit, so basically you can get more Lingering Glow and that can trigger more attack from barrel. So overall it's really good as well. And then her Discipline Forge also provide more crit and more crit conversion to crit damage. Next we have here is Isol, basically more damage bonus at P1. And next we have here is Lawrence. So Lawrence will make her continuous action from 1 round to 2 rounds. So this will improve the overall rotation and then provide more Moxies to herself so she can rotate faster. So this not only improve Lingering Glow team rotation, but herself, allowing her rotation to be better so she can even be used in other teams. Okay, so P1 does make her more generic. Like you don't have to use her only in Lingering Glow, you can have fun using her in other team as well, especially Liang Yue's. Next we have here is Jay. I put him under Lingering Glow. He haven't got his Euphoria, so don't think that you get him now, he will be good. He will be in 3.8, but let's include him now, okay, in the vote. But if you look at P1, for every 10% missing HP at the moment with his Euphoria, you're not going to get this function anymore, so yeah. Next is Impromptu. So to Fairy, with P1, her ult do more damage, but mainly the continuous action is now 2 rounds. Okay, she do need to use it every round, the attack. But if you have it 2 rounds, then sometimes RNG will not mess up your rotation because you have the buff at 2 rounds. If it's just 1 round, sometimes when you refresh your incantation list, you just doesn't get it, right? You just doesn't get the attack and you cannot sustain the AP +1. Next is Keeperina at P1. That basically makes her buff better. You can read about it. And we have Anneli. Unfortunate, I am showing you P2, but P1 basically all her portraits increasing her damage, the buff that she provides to Impromptu. So yeah. And now talking about Bloodtithe, we have Sentinel. So Sentinel also increases Dread Bullet's critical rate bonus. Overall, basically increasing damage. For Rubuska, it increases the buff from ultimate to 2 rounds. So again, it makes it a little bit better for Nautica. So increasing the damage output for more than 1 round after Rubuska uses her ultimate. And here we have Semmelweis, also the same thing, Blood Domain effect enhances, so Nautica will do more damage. Coming into Dynamo, first we have Charon. The P1 increases the potential of his buff and debuff. So it's kind of the same like the other characters, right? But here, some additional point that you need to consider for Charon is that he is, Dynamo wheelchair is a thing. And hence, he is in quite a lot of different teams. So given his how general he is right now to use in different teams. So this P1 is actually more worth it compared to the other character that is dedicated to their own team only. Next we have here is Broom, basically increasing her damage output. Auric P1 increases his buff as well, the buff from the channel and the debuff, both of it, to quite a higher level compared to P0. So overall it's not too bad. For Corvus, it's the same as other DPS, basically P1 increases her overall damage. Then we have Moldier. P1 make the continuous action plus become 2 round. So it really helps in the overall rotation for Igor. For Igor himself, the P1 increases the Moxie that he can gain. And so basically, if you're not using Moldier, because Moldier is the one supposed to give him a lot of Moxie so he can ult every round. So with P1, you don't exactly need Moldier and he will be able to ult almost every round as well. Then here we have Lopera, the Crucible Arsenal. Basically, the crit rate increases and the conversion for crit rate to crit damage also increases. Recoleta, to me, quite a good P1, making her getting 2 preparation Recoleta so that the DPS, the ultimate of the DPS, you can cast it twice. And if they do a lot of damage per ultimate, it's going to be crazy. Here's Sabeth here, why I put her here, because she's getting Euphoria in 3.8. So like Jay, I put her here first so we can read about her portrait. And yeah, do tell me if you think it's worth it or not. Then we have Kakania here. Don't ask me why Kakania is here. We will see. I'm not saying anything. I do not know anything. I'm just thinking that she might be getting her Euphoria, hopefully, in the next patch. So I'm putting her here. She should be getting one soon, right? Hopefully. Oh, and actually because of Hisabeth, because I do think like Hisabeth, then we have Eagle, and then maybe Noire is coming, but I didn't put Noire here. And then the sustain may be Kakania, and Kakania might be also the sustain for Green Impromptu. So yeah, I'm just putting her here right now. Next we have here is Winsong, so P1 increases her overall damage. He Guang is another character where with P1, his continuous action becomes 2 rounds and the ultimate duration also increases, so this really improves his overall rotation. And Flutterpage, P1 increases the continuous action to 2 rounds, so same thing, that's the benefit. Allowing whichever team that you put her in to have a better rotation. And now for Fatutu, when entering battle, the additional stack of solid shell gain for self is increased to 8. So with more debuff or the shell inflicted on the enemy, then you will do more damage for extra action. For Ramona, her P1 allowed her to start with 1 additional Moxie, so it makes her rotation faster and overall it's just doing more damage. Then we have Tuesday, which allowed her the instant of poison inflicted from Please Come On In to increase to 2, and then the overall Genesis damage from her poison increases a little bit. And then Willow P1 increases damage of Hexbane. So overall, if you keep triggering Hexbane, then your damage will definitely be higher, okay? So these are all the meta units right now with their P1. Okay, so now go to the video description below or the comment section, and there will be a link. Click on it and vote which character you think that is worth to get their P1. And then after that, I will put it in a community post. Do check it out on the character that you think really deserve to get P1. Alright, so that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching and have a good day.